Welcome.
Welcome again.
Welcome. Better.
Burning Insomniac Inquiry. Volume 40. Deuce,
Deuce McAllister. Jerry Stackhouse. What else do we have again?
James Worthy. The legend.
Ricky Henderson.
That guy who wore 42.
Yeah, my nigga. That nigga was the best of them all.
True. Welcome to the All-Star.
All-Star?
You got me. The All-Star edition of the Burning Insomniac Inquiry.
You know what? Get the word you're looking for. It's more! Boom.
That could be it. That might be it.
I think I might have an aneurysm. But that kid who's trying to go Super Saiyan.
Still haven't seen this video. Don't think I want to.
You definitely don't want to. I was about to take off my shirt in that too.
Wowzers.
Boom. I'm a little lightheaded. Whew. Serious boom. So we have the All-Star team. Main event. I was going to go with the whole Shawn Michaels thing. The showstopper, the main event, the headliner. Anyway, so for the Eastern Conference we have Derrick Rose,
Bomb.
Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony,
That guy.
LeBron James,
Him.
and Dwight Howard. For the West we have Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant.
Right. True.
Oh wow, I splashed for a second. Blake Griffin. Andrew Bynum.
Yeah.
Was that the guy again?
I'm not sure if you said Chris Paul. You said Chris Paul?
Yeah, I did. It's a forward. I missed the forward.
It is
I missed the forward.
Durant.
Kevin Durant. Durantula. It's only about me. I don't worry about none.
I'm amazed that you remember that.
That sounds amazing.
So we got the All-Star game coming up soon. They just announced pretty much everything.
The reserves, yeah.
And I am pretty excited for the game this year. I think that's going to be the
Why
most
is Josh
exciting part.
Smith still not an All-Star? What more does he need to do?
I figured we let go of that already. Him and Monta Ellis just have to make their own separate team called the All-Star Snubs, and then just bang on the door outside and be like, hey guys, we got next.
No, see, Monta every year is going to get snubbed because there's always good guards.
Okay.
If any year was the year for Josh Smith to make it, it was this year.
I feel like it was last year, but alright. He lost to the same. Actually, no, there's a little dang being thrown in. There's a little disrespectful to him as a human being.
Roy Hibbert? Over Josh Smith?
Your voice did a little thing.
Because I'm not disgusted. Roy Hibbert over Josh Smith?
The thing is, they needed a center. They did
I feel like I can look up the stats and Josh Smith will have more blocks per game than Roy Hibbert.
That's a fair assessment, but that's not what makes the center. It's the fact that at the beginning of the year you say, hey, statistician guy.
Please stop it.
Can you put a little C beside my name?
Please stop it.
And Josh Smith, he puts a little F.
Please stop it.
That F's for fail.
Oh my god.
Fail to make the All-Star game.
He didn't stop.
Yeah, so as a human being, I feel like Josh Smith might kill himself by the end of this year.
Josh, murder-suicide pact. I'm with it. I'm in it with you, buddy.
I really don't think you are.
I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm just gonna go tell some other bitch to commit suicide and say that was the murder. Yeah.
Suicide pact.
Come on now, I'm not that stupid.
But regardless of Josh not being there, I feel like both teams have hustle guys that are gonna try.
You know what's funny? I was just watching the 2001 All-Star Game, probably the best All-Star game in like the last 20 years. That one and like the 2006 one, I can't remember which one it was.
What was the highlight from the 2001 one?
That was the one where T-Mac went off the glass.
Oh, okay.
And the East came back from 18 down, and like they came in talking about like 20 rebounds and shit. And Vince Carter was guarding, playing defense on Tim Duncan, like hard defense. Vince Carter, and then like Iverson was just crossing niggas up. Just,
them ones.
Yeah, and that's what Stephon Marbury was an All-Star too. Remember that guy? Remember that guy?
Did he have a thing in his head at the time?
Not even close. 2001. He's still on the Nets at this time.
That is a ways away.
Right?
But I'm really excited. Like, both teams have really fiery competitors on them. Like, Chris Paul by
He's
himself
nuts. He's crazy.
would probably take on the Eastern Conference. And LeBron also has his own little chip on his shoulder where he wants to prove he's the best motherfucker
Derrick
to ever step on the
Rose
court.
is the quietest, insane competitor. Like, Derrick Rose and Kevin Durant, I feel like they're on that level of just guys who are quiet, but like when the game's on, they will eat you alive.
So they're like the equivalents of quiet to what Blake Griffin is to the equivalents of like slowness. Remember how we said Blake Griffin's like that slow guy who just knows how to play basketball, and that's the only reason he can function in society? They're like the quiet versions of that, because without basketball, they'd just be hermits living in their own little worlds.
Have you seen his Kia commercials? Those are like ridiculous.
Oh, where he's on the thing?
The one where he's just stretching.
I didn't see the stretching.
Oh, there's one that have a campfire and he's like, he put the fucking gas in it. He's like, that's dangerous. And Blake Griffin's just standing up. That is dangerous. You know what's not dangerous? The Kia. 2000. Like, it just starts going, and I was like, then he's like stretching, and I was like,
This is awkward.
thank you.
Why would you even tell me that?
Someone else needs to know it. We got the dunk off, the 3-point competition,
What else?
and all those other things that nobody really cares about.
All-Star Saturday night, baby.
And Friday night, because it's a celebrity game. Did you know the fucking one of them Jersey Shore niggas tweeted their way into that game?
How does that even work?
And we got niggas like the Basketball Jones not getting in. I got a Basketball Jones for you. You've been begging me to sing this song. Don't make up a face.
It's too late now.
You've been begging me.
You've ruined it for me.
What does Matt Bonner gotta do to get invited to a 3-point shootout? What more does he need to do?
I guess he can just stop playing defense now and just strictly just stay on that 3-point line.
Like Joe Johnson though? Like, why are there two Heat members? James Jones didn't even play that much.
It's because
Chris hasn't hit a 3 like 3 weeks.
in all fairness, he's the reigning champion, so I guess he gets that like the bye of having to do anything to participate. All he has to do is say, "Hey, I won last year, so I'm here next year." He could retire last year and still make this game. So I understand that one. I didn't really get anybody else's reason.
I got Kevin Love because he's raining on niggas. But after that,
still,
Mario Chalmers is like one of the only guys in the competition that actually has a good percentage. But after that, what else is there? I don't even remember who else is in it.
Ryan Anderson, for one. He plays for the Magic.
I remember. I just
Okay.
it
What's
was
called a big man? Now that I think
right. Like, isn't this a guard competition?
It'd be like a real competition. Regardless, I'm calling James Jones to win in a landslide. Like, I mean, embarrassingly.
Kevin Love.
James Jones is probably gonna hit like 28, and everyone else is gonna get like
Kevin Love.
6 combined.
He's gonna get eliminated in the first round. Dunk off. I'm going with Paul George.
So the
Say it for right now. I don't give a fuck. Paul George. I'm making sure I say it before you say it. Paul George. Too easy's pick.
are Paul George.
Paul George is nothing.
Chase Budinger. I love the name Chase, by the way.
The black Jew, Iman Shumpert.
Iman Shumpert.
The black Jew. That's a Jewish man's name.
Iman is. It's not a.
Iman Shumpert is a Jewish man's name.
I can see the Shumpert. I can feel the Shumpert. The Iman part doesn't work with me.
I feel like that's entirely a Jewish man's name.
And the Timberwolves rookie,
Derek Williams.
D. Will Part 2.
I hope Rubio's there throwing him alleys, like an unnecessary alley.
Obviously.
Like he baked like fucking football Hudson and shit.
I thought you were about to say he bakes a cake. And then...
the blows up the cake.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Bake the cake, puts the stove on the court, Derek Williams dunks over it. Boom! Derek Williams, holla at
Eat the cake afterwards.
Holla at
slices for everybody in the audience.
He says Derek Williams dunk champ. What? Derek Williams, holla.
Now, every year, everyone says this. Has the dunk off
died? This year, definitely.
You think so? Even with Chase Budinger there? Even with Iman Shumpert there, the black Jew? No?
Is he gonna be doing my taxes?
While dunking? He might.
Yo, Iman, get at me! Put on a yarmulke, do some taxes and shit.
Lord. This just got really racist.
The Jews know I'm playing Jewish people. I said the whole
thing.
I said the whole thing.
I think we need to take it away for a bit. Like, to stop doing it for like 2 years, just to give us some time to like miss it.
I feel like they need to finally start having players who are worth attention in it again. Cause that Blake Griffin debacle was a debacle. Like why isn't JaVale McGee in it? What does he really have that's better to do? Tell me what he needs that he's better to do right now.
Maybe he didn't want to do it again after last year.
He has like a 4-16 season. I figure anything that you want me to do that doesn't involve my team, I'm there.
He's been booed everywhere he goes for like the last 2 years. I think he deserves a weekend off from the boos.
Linsanity! Ooh, ooh, Lin, ooh, ooh. All I do is Lin, no matter what. I got a couple more.
Okay.
So it must be Lin-tristing TV. Lintastic. Lintegrity. Lintree. Mark Jordan Lin.
Last one just didn't do it.
Who says Asian can't drive?
Oh, Jesus. Just do that for 10 minutes. So.
Oh, man.
I was going to tell you the secret to... No, I was trying to set one up.
The secret to victory? The Chinese brought a secret? Lin?
It's Shaolin!
Shaolin!
So the Rising Stars Challenge.
Crouching Tiger. So much racism!
I thought we had something serious to say.
The Rookie Rising Stars Challenge, which showcases the rookies and the second-year pros, is going to be consistent. This year they changed it up. It's not going to be the rookies versus the sophomores because that's just been a debacle for like the last 10 years.
You're using the word debacle today.
Word of the month.
Alright.
You can't have a word of the month? Nigga can't have the word of the month?
I was just saying.
Alright. Fuck. Cock that neck, nigga. So this year, Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley decided that, fuck it, we're going to draft it. For some reason, Kenny Smith is there. I don't really understand what his job is.
Is he like referee for this?
He's a commissioner.
Or Kenny Swagger jacked his spot, huh?
Yeah, Shaq took his spot, so Chuck and him are the GMs, and Steve Kerr and somebody else is the coach. I can't remember who. But can you read out the team for Shaq? I'll read out the team for Chuck.
Of course I can do that. So Shaq wisely picked Blake Griffin,
Smart.
Jeremy Lin,
Brilliant.
Ricky Rubio, Markieff Morris.
Nets. No, wait, sorry. Suns.
There you go. Kemba Walker. I respect that choice. Landry Fields, Norris Cole, Brandon Knight, Tristan Thompson, and Greg Monroe.
Like the amount, I was gonna say they were really small, and then I heard Tristan Thompson and Greg Monroe.
Yeah.
So if Blake Griffin agrees to play, I don't even feel like I need to read out Team Chuck, but I'm about to.
It's not gonna be a game.
Kyrie Irving,
Okay.
DeMarcus Cousins, Derek Williams, the nigga with 2 first names, Paul George,
Paul George.
Marshawn Brooks, that's the next guy. John Wall, Thiago Splitter, Evan Turner,
right,
Gordon Hayward, and Kawhi Leonard of the San Antonio Spurs, ladies and gentlemen. Who's number 2? That's the only reason I know it.
Do you know who got picked last?
I'm gonna go with Kawhi Leonard.
I feel like Greg Monroe probably did. Just because he plays for Detroit.
But he's putting up so much numbers, though.
In Detroit.
Kawhi Leonard. Who knows who he played for? Who he played for?
I feel like this is not gonna be that interesting.
I feel like Shaq is gonna make it that interesting. Shaq's gonna pull it into interesting if it kills him. Like he'll get on the court in mid game and start doing a break dance, fucking hump circle shit. Like he'll start crip walk. Shaq will do whatever it takes
to make me want to watch this game. I don't know why, but I have zero faith in this.
I have no faith in Team Chuck for some reason.
Like because Chuck's the coach.
He's not the coach.
Oh,
he just picked the team. Yeah, but for some reason it's just John Wall and DeMarcus Cousins, like they're good together, and they should be good as a team. But for some reason, I just don't believe it. Like it just hurts me.
They were all right last year. Didn't they win last year?
Yeah, but it's just
a ridiculous margin.
They had Blake Griffin on the team too.
Oh yeah, Blake Griffin was there. Right, I remember that guy.
Yeah. Jeremy Lin has too much momentum for me to believe that. Like he's clearly the Tebow of the NBA. That's what he can play.
Tebow didn't make it to the All-Star game though.
Jeremy Lin can play.
Oh, sorry.
Although he's a turnover machine. It's ridiculous. His assist to turnover ratio is like, it's supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be assists. It's supposed to be turnovers.
It's more like right at the same. Oh, one more. All it takes is one, my friend.
Not really.
So Jeremy Lin wasn't even supposed to be there.
They said, fuck, how can we not bring this nigga?
At the last second, David Stern was like, hey, I still run this bitch, so put this Asian motherfucker right there.
You know the funny thing is?
What?
The entire week he said he wasn't going to do it.
He wasn't going to do it?
Yeah. Like, we're not going to bend to the pressure of the popularity.
Oh, David Stern said that?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they're like, oh yeah, that's the nigga you fucks with, by the way. That's your nigga. That's your boy? That's your boy? And welcome to the tip of the tip.
Should we call it the All-Star tip? Tip of the All-Star tip?
There you go.
All-Star tip of the tip.
I like the second one better. Go back.
All-Star tip of the All-Star tip.
I tried to do Umba. You hear it?
Yeah. It sounds like a real song.
I tried to do Umba. Yeah, nigga, too easy getting his guitar on. Guitar on. Anyway. I made me forget what the tip was. Not so hype.
This week's tip. This week's tip.
You're not trying to let me remember that tip at all.
Is everybody's an all-star, as long as you believe it in here, my friends. So why don't you an all-star? Read a book, climb a mountain, shoot a jumper,
dance a dance. Sing the songs that I want to sing.
Just be an all-star about it.
Oh, that's amazing.
www.theburningis.com. @TheBurningIs on Twitter. It's just too easy on that same Twitter @IlDefoe. On Twitter.
Let him burn, ladies and gentlemen. Let him burn. No? No? You have to hold it. This is still a your face. But you're not holding it. But you gotta hold it. You're fucking over right now. You're fucking